Jeff, when you look at a team like Louisville, does it hold weight that a program that's always been good like that is back right now and playing better?
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge for our league. Coach Kelsey has done an unbelievable job of getting the energy back into the program. He's a really good coach. He's won wherever he's been. Excuse me. He's changed cultures, and he's certainly done that there. Louisville in college basketball is a brand, and it certainly helps the ACC when they're good like they are now.
He seems, listen to him on the conference call the other day. He seems like a very serious guy, a very guy that, that takes things, doesn't want any nonsense around his program.
Yeah, I don't know him like that.
Okay.
I just know he's an outstanding coach. I know he's won everywhere he's been, went through Charleston, and he'll do it there too.
I'm curious, maybe these guys might not appreciate this question, but in your experience with the game starting at noon and the game starting late at night, are your teams more or less ready for a noon start?
Great question. I hope we're ready. This is our first one this year. I was trying to think earlier today if we had one last year. I don't. The guys on the staff said they thought we played Carolina here a couple of years ago. I don't know I don't think we did last year. But to me, you got to wake up ready to go. That's the main thing. Like, you got to wake up ready. You can't, for an afternoon game or an evening game, you get to wake up and go through your whole schedule. Maybe you eat breakfast, you have a shoot around, you pregame, like you do all of that stuff, and it's kind of routine. Like, you're used to that. A noon game is very, very different. So hopefully we're ready to go.
What time will your players have to get here tomorrow?
We'll be here at 8:30 tomorrow morning.
How has Cam grown into a guy who's able to handle the workload that you guys wanted for him, like 30-plus minutes a game and shooting the ball a little bit more?
Who's this?
Cam.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting better. He's getting better. I think he's played well since Christmas. Understanding what's required. He probably played too many minutes in the last game. I think he was at 37. It's probably a little bit too much, and that's on me. But I think he's doing some really, really good stuff for us right now.
When you say too many minutes, what made you say that? Or what makes you think that he was playing too many minutes?
I just thought there's too many minutes in the game. I thought 37 is probably a little bit too much for him right now.
And his blocks are up, fouls are down. Like, what's he been able to do to strike that balance there?
Yeah, I think he's obviously done a good job of defending before his guy gets the ball, not getting in spots where he's gotten cheap fouls. Some of his fouls sometimes have come from being tired. I think he's gotten in a little bit better game shape where he's able to do it to sustain the level that you need to sustain for longer periods of time, for longer minutes, for longer stretches, I should say. And then the block shots is just anticipation, and most of them have been off the ball, and he's done a good job with that.
How do you kind of feel like the guys have maybe shown a short memory over the last couple of days since the Duke loss? Do you feel good about the way?
Yeah, I do. I thought we had a great practice yesterday. We were off Wednesday. That was our off day. Thought we had a great practice yesterday. Thought we had a good practice today, and we're anxious and ready to go.
They bounced back pretty good from the Mississippi State game. Do you see the same kind of attitude?
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
That one, that was as after the game. Unfortunately, we have experience with that. These young people, they have short memories. They're not like us coaches. They move on to the next play pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. And we're excited. The students are back, so hopefully we have a great crowd tomorrow, and there's energy in the building. And I know Louisville will bring it. They're a very good program, very good team. They play with great energy, and hopefully we can make this a difficult place to play tomorrow.
Because you guys have had some experience moving on from tough loss, do you feel like you have to say much different to you guys after?
Not really. Not really. We just talk about what we had to do to win this game. I mean, that's it. Like, we moved on and started talking about Louisville right away on Thursday and the things that we have to do to put ourselves in a position to have a chance to win this game. Namely, is fight. Like, we got to fight because they're good, and we got to be ready to go right away.
What kind of a pregame speech coach are you? Do you think about what
I don't think I'm pretty good. I'm probably not good. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
Do you listen to yourself later on?
No.
You see yourself getting through to these guys, though?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think you got to be you. I think and that's what I try to be. I don't try to rehearse anything. I try to speak from my heart and what's real and tell them the truth.
Do you script your
Nope.
just right off the cuff?
Right off the cuff. Just like everything.
You guys have one player signed in this year's high school class. Do you find that with how much you guys have used the portal over the last few years, are you recruiting less high school players, or is it just a matter of you like who you got and you think you have something good coming back?
Well, we really like what we have with Omari. Really, really like what we have. Obviously, we went after some other guys that we did not get. We're still recruiting. You know, high school kids, international kids, JUCO kids. And then when the season's over with, we'll take stock of who we have on our roster. And then we'll go from there. But we will add more at some point. It's just when.
And you came back into the game after you went down, but does Zach feel anything in his shoulder after?
Yeah, it's sore. It was really sore Wednesday. He didn't practice yesterday. He was able to do some stuff today in practice, and so I think he'll be able to play tomorrow, but there's some soreness still there.
Is there any kind of a punishment for Dame after being ejected? Does he have to sit out?
No.
It's not like football? Okay.
Not like football.
Yeah.
What's Dame's health looking like right now after getting the chance to play in that game?
Yeah, I mean, he's getting better. He's not 100%. That was his first extended game action since before Greenbrier, because he played 11 minutes against LSU. He got hurt in the first minute at Wisconsin. So really the VMI game, I think that's who he played before Greenbrier, was the last time he played extended minutes. And he played 20 against Duke. I thought he did some good stuff. It was good to have him back out there. I think as we continue to go forward, he's able to get more practice. Thursday's practice, yesterday's practice was a little bit more extended than you do the day before a game. And so he was able to get more reps. We found out probably around noonish, 12:15 on Monday that he was cleared. But it was the day before the game, so we don't do a lot of 5-on-5 stuff, trying to maintain health. And so the Duke game was the first time he's really done a lot of 5-on-5 stuff. And thought he did some good things. There's some rust that's there. But we're excited to have him back.
Well, he was out. I mean, what did you get to learn about your team that you maybe didn't anticipate?
Well, I thought we got better. You know, he got hurt in the game against Wisconsin, and so we didn't have time to work without him or to know what we'd be. And obviously, he was a big part of what we were doing. When he got hurt, he was our second leading scorer, second in assist, leader in three-pointers made and three-point field goal percentage, and one of, if not our best perimeter defender. So it was a huge loss. You know, but guys stepped up. Biba stepped up. Amsel came in and gave us some good minutes. Jorge, obviously Jalen and Nish. Everyone stepped up. My goal for us and what I told them when it happened was when he comes back that hopefully we're better. And I think because of the experience that those guys, especially Biba, you know, he was able to get more minutes than maybe he would have gotten. And I think it helped him get better. I think it's helped us.